Did you see the pivot from the Republicans after finding out that Charlie Kirk's killer is a white guy from a MAGA family with serious far right brain rot? We now know that Charlie Kirk's killer is Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old from Utah who's been shooting guns since he was very young, something his family has been trying to delete from Facebook. Now, the way the media is portraying the final discussion between Tyler and his family, and the fact that Tyler didn't like Charlie's viewpoints, like Tyler might have been the Democrat or the left-leaning out of the family, but that might not have been the case. According to Tyler's own grandmother, everyone in the house is Republican and that they don't know a single Democrat. And Tyler's dislike of Charlie wasn't because Charlie was a fascist. It might have been because Charlie wasn't fascist enough. This criticism of Kirk in the MAGA world can also be seen from people like Laura Loomer, who is very critical of Kirk being critical at all of Trump. And it seems like Tyler's critique of Kirk led him to what's called the Groyper movement. And this is where the brain rot comes in, so brace yourself. Groypers are supporters of Nick Fuentes, who believe Charlie Kirk wasn't fascist enough. And all those messages on the bullet casings that the news and police misreported as Antifa or pro-trans slogans, well, those were online memes. And what I found out that is so scary is that the act of mass shootings have become memeable situations in white supremacist circles. Something I never thought of. These white supremacists are memifying mass shootings, and they are trolling us with these events to cause confusion. That's why a lot of the times their messages have conflicting ideologies to confuse us. And of course, their fellow white supremacists are protecting them. That's why before Republicans knew who it was, they were asking for the death of Democrats. Others, like the governor of Utah, hoped this was an immigrant that they could blame it on, but it turned out to be, as he said, one of us. That's why when they found out it was one of them, a white supremacist, it went from kill Democrats to have love for Tyler, who was a confused little boy from a good MAGA family. Oh, but don't get it wrong. Just because they know who did it, it doesn't mean that they changed their rhetoric towards Democrats or people of color. Because now it isn't, we should go after Democrats because they went after Kirk, but Kirk would have wanted us to go after Democrats. White supremacists know what they're doing, but I need my fellow person of color to start seeing it. They will use one of us to go after all of us. But when it's them committing violence, they will do everything possible to protect their white racism and their way of life.